Coming up next, the Heat taking on the Cavaliers. For the Heat, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Cavs, Heat, the tip-off coming right after this.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Oh, but I'm still on my way.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Darius Garland.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in a point. And for the Cavaliers, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And their two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Richard, what a fantastic matchup we have at the center position tonight. Two of the best in the NBA.
It feels like a gladiator fight when two centers go at it. I expect it to be physical right from the start. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of foul trouble. That's always a big story in games like this.
Now, here's Adebayo. Over Allen. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got the first points on the scoreboard for Miami. Garland against Lowry. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Allen, a screen on Lowry. Garland with the bucket.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Outside Butler. Love outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hero against Mitchell. Outside, Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps in the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Shots good by Hero.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley dishes to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Hero, following the score by Cleveland. Inside. Excellent D there from Allen.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. And the three off target. The Heat leading by 3. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Allen. Adebayo against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. A 3. Here's Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's Butler. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia. Outside Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And a wide open look for Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 6.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Mobley a screen on Hero. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Richard, the Cavs went all in for Donovan Mitchell, but it has paid off well.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell can do at only 6'1". He has so much bounce and so strong, but he is still undersized for the position. But that front court, man, that defense helps him out a lot.
Now, here's Okoro, defended by Butler. Mitchell against Hero. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Griffin's checked in for Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Miami, Martin's checked in for Love. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Richardson in for Kyle Lowry. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. Up top, Hero, guarded by Garland. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. 4 on the clock. Robinson on the wing. They get it back. Martin, the pass to Richardson. Outside, Hero. Shoots over Garland. Miami no good on that time either.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
LeVert the pass to Griffin. Cleveland moving it around. There's Garland. Almost, but it rolls out.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Goes up from the top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. And that's now 6 points for Bam Adebayo. Richardson against LeVert. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Richardson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Martin wide open. He fires, and it's off from three-point range. Garland against Hero. Outside Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Thomas Bryant is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. Now Hero, after Caris LeVert missed from long range. Outside for Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jarrett Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Here's Mitchell, following the score by Josh Richardson. From about 19 feet, kicks it out to Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's Mitchell after Tyler Hero's miss. LeVert against Richardson. Puts it up from 7. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Heat leading by 7. Robinson left side. Lets the 3 fly. Griffin grabs the board. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Robinson against LeVert. Niang kicks to LeVert. The shot from the low post is good. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area I've even heard some say ban charges by health defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Screen by Niang. LeVert against Richardson, and it's LeVert missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now, here's Richardson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Bryant finds Hero. In the corner, it's Richardson. Fires the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Strus, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Griffin. Evan Mobley comes in for George Niang. Okoro, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Karis LeVert. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Butler comes in for Robinson. And it's Lowry in for Tyler Hero. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. From the arc. And it's Martin missing.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
Now, here's Garland. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Now the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Heat. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And checking out Cleveland, 2 spots down.
And right now for Miami, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Cavaliers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
That free throw, no good. We know this can be an odd time of the season. Some teams, Richard, are in a comfortable playoff mode, a great playoff position. Others are battling to get in.
Yeah, Kevin, at this point in time, teams have very different priorities. But even for teams that are going to be in the postseason, you can't just go on cruise control. You have to keep the quality momentum going.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat leading by 8. Butler dishes to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Down low, Adebayo. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's Butler. Jared Allen making his last shot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lowry against Garland. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler kicks to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Butler missing. Cleveland has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Garland against Lowry. Shoots from 12. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Garland.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Butler. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Okoro passes to Garland. Mobley a screen on Lowry.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead, leading by a point. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
A lot of damage has been done from out beyond the arc. Guys are getting free looks, and the defense has not had an answer.
They're shooting with a lot of confidence, kind of like Ernie shooting on the mini hoop.
Oh, Ernie used to just shoot bricks everywhere. What are you talking about?
Kind of like me beating a certain colleague of ours in a three-point shootout in Oklahoma City. You were there to watch it, Kenny. Come on now. Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. In the Eastern Conference, Jimmy Butler.
Man, Butler's on one tonight. It's like he's in the Jimmy Buckets mode. Been in overdrive. Incredible consistency as of late.
Should it say Jimmy Buckets on the award? Can we have that changed? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And you look at the Cavs trade for Jared Allen, that was a steal.
Yeah, it was part of a massive 4-team deal sending James Harden to Brooklyn. The Cavs got Allen, giving up just a late first and second round pick. Highway robbery for an all-star.
Lowry can't get it to go. Cavaliers trailing. Garland with it. He's got 10. Allen a screen on Lowry. Garland attacking. Here's Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Puts it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Garland from deep three-point land. And that's collected by Love.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, the coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Here's Mobley. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Mobley a screen on Hero. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Mitchell against Hero. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And here is Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Butler dishes to Love. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Love's got 5 points so far.
With the silky smooth touch, Love is so good near the rim.
Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. He's got 5.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now a timeout called by Miami. checked in for Cleveland. Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. In fourth, the Heat.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they've passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Against Garland. For three, Love. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Okoro kicks to Garland. For the lead. Okoro shot is off. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Okoro pulls it down. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Hero against Garland. For three, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Darius Garland, no doubt a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Griffin. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Richardson against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Richardson. A three-pointer, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Back to Mitchell. He dishes it to Garland. Griffin trying to get open, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Cleveland Cavaliers,
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jones checked in for Allen. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's LeVert in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Miami, Ryan's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Martin subbed in for Kevin Love. throw good. Garland.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Both free throws good from Garland.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Butler passes to Hero. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots over Strus. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Garland against Hero. Takes it from 10. Kicks it out to Garland. Jones with the screen on Hero. Goes back up. Jones, no luck.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Shot's good by Hero.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Hero against Garland. From downtown. No good that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Heat lead by one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Heat with the lead. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. Lowry out there with Richardson. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. LeVert with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And yes, it's good. And the Cavaliers lead by one.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Adebayo with the elbow. He kicks it to Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Strus. And Adebayo throws it down. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Jerome. Over Lowry. Jerome, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And the pass to Lowry. Now Adebayo. And here's Martin. Back to Adebayo. That shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Pass to Jerome. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Sweet move. And the layup good by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Strus. Martin with the bucket.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On And the wing, Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lowry passes to Martin. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Caleb Martin, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Okoro, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. The Heat also changing it up. Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Josh Richardson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Hero passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. And Okoro pulls it down.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and let me tell you, if you're going to be an offensive star like Mitchell, you have to have that skill.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Griffin. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Karis LeVert. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. So it's Miami now. It's a 1-point game. Butler kicks to Hero. Butler attacking, and he banks in the layup.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Passes it to Allen. Garland against Lowry. Right wing. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 3 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Garland, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Now, here's Mitchell. True on the 14-footer. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And the Heat call time here.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Let's give a huge Cleveland welcome to the Cavs Thrill Hut Squad.
Let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. Six to shoot. Adebayo finds Butler. Martin from outside. Here's Adebayo. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell passes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 16 points here in the second half.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now, Hero. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Hero. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Offline with his three. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Three-pointer, Lowry. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. With some arc. Here's Allen. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen. One shot.
Free throw, good, Allen.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Hero against Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. To the paint, just fine on the clock. Yes!
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Martin with a screen on Garland. Lowry against Garland. Garland with the defensive effort. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the charity stripe, Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team here.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Martin with a screen on Garland. Lowry passes to Martin. Stolen by Garland. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. There's Hero with a 3. Nails the tray.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time play.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. What had to be done, and to send these fans home happy.
The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.